have a little light bag. It's changing colors. I don't know how to set it up. I like the light it gives me, but I really don't know how to control it. I think it's slowly changing color. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, it was purple, now it's like a pinkish, so we'll see what happens throughout the video. There's little Riley. Ranger, no licking. That's not the ASMR we want right now. Little Riley there. Ranger's over there a little bit. I have my candle going. It's the other side of the room though. But I don't have a ton planned. I really liked, okay, everyone is enjoying this little dude, so I thought I would play with him for a bit. And I honestly really liked the sticky balls, so I was gonna mess with that some more. And I pulled out this play foam. Rachel got this for me over holidays, and I hadn't played with all those colors yet, so I thought we could play with that a little bit. But I wanted to talk to you about something. I am super stressed. I am super stressed right now. I got a bunch of stuff going on, and a really lovely, talented colleague put something together at work. She studies workplace culture. She actually got her master's. She's incredibly knowledgeable, and she put together a presentation called Stress Busters. It was really cool. She did this 7-week program where she would introduce one of the stress busters and then kind of encourage people to engage in managing their stress, focusing on that particular stress buster for each week. And I've been very stressed lately, so I'm trying to engage in these, and I thought I would share these stress busters with you tonight, and I hope this can help you navigate stressful times. So you know what, and let's do some glove stuff. Y'all love gloves. Who knew? Okay, so the first stress buster, actually, do you want to guess? I bet you can guess. I bet you know what the first, one of the absolute best ways to break down your stress is physical activity. So physical activity is a really excellent way to help break down your stress. Obviously, I saw this great thing one time. There's this couple, they said anytime they're starting to get into something, they both have to exercise for 20 minutes before they're allowed to speak on the argument. It's a very cool idea. Probably tricky to utilize all the time, but I think that's a very smart idea. I love these things. I am so into the sounds that these make. So the first one is physical activity. Physical activity. I think just going for a simple walk is great. You know, obviously if you can get like a whole proper workout in, that is wonderful. But even just going for a walk can be good. Okay. This is the pink clay foam. The cool thing about this stuff is it's supposedly it never dries out, which it looks like so far so good. So we used to have this we used to have this life coach lady come speak to us at the animal shelter, and she did a lot of work on compassion fatigue, and she used to encourage you, if you can't do like a full physical activity, literally just moving your body can do the trick. So she used to encourage us to just bounce. So if you even just like, it feels a little goofy and it feels a little silly, but if you bounce in place for like 10 seconds, tell me you don't feel a little bit better, you know? It's so silly, it's so goofy, but I think it does something. I think it resets something. So the next one is breathing. So we all know about breathing exercises. I've done a couple things on here, and deep breathing, one little tip I read one time, you know, it's a good thing, it's a good habit to get into, is breathing every time you do like certain triggers. Like one was every time you go through a door frame, every time you walk through a door frame. For a while I liked to do every time I take a drink of water. So every time I take a water, take a deep breath. One of my favorite things, I think I talked about it before, is actually I did, because I was like, I think it's called the physiological sigh, and I was gonna double check, and now again I'm like, I didn't check. I think that's what it's called, but it's where you take a big breath, and then at the top you take another breath, so it's like I love that. I think don't do it too much, because then you're gonna get into like breath work and you might feel a little funny, but I think if you do like one or two or three of those, I swear it resets something in your nervous system. That always helps me. Okay, I have my little notes here. The third one is social interaction. Social interaction. Say hi, go do something with a friend. I think social interaction is obviously, who doesn't love catching up with a good friend, you know? But I think if you, here's the other two I have, if you can't see a friend right now, I bet it would feel good to give someone a call, give a friend a call. You know what? I mean, this is kind of like we're hanging out right now. I wish you could talk to me. Oh yeah, this one definitely sounds better. I think this is the winner for sure. I'll do like a proper, I want to do like a proper glove comparison where I do play with lots of different triggers with each of these. But actually I kind of like that it's just changing colors. It's kind of fun, right? It's like you never know what you're gonna get. But yeah, social interaction. So if you can't spend time with someone, if you can't see them, just give someone a call. I think that's a really good, nice one. We know that friendships are healthy. I think they said there's some studies where people live longer when they have strong interpersonal friendships. I think y'all like the snapping and pulling and stuff. Yeah, this glove's a little looser. Yeah, this is definitely the winner, huh? I mean, I guess it just depends what you're into, because I feel like that's a good sound too. They're just different. Okay, so after social interaction, is that loud? I wonder if that might be a little loud. After social interaction is laughter. Now, who doesn't love a good, like, big belly laugh, you know? I have like comfort videos on YouTube that always make me laugh. I will tell you one of my favorite videos. I don't know why. I think this is the funniest thing, and honestly, it might be. I don't know. I don't know if this is just a me thing, but there was this Wheel of Fortune. There was this Wheel of Fortune game, and this lady, the word is self-portrait, and she's so confident, and she buzzes in and she goes, self-potato. I don't know why, I think that is so funny, and it cracks me up every single time I see it. And I've seen it many times. So I think laughter is an excellent stress buster. So laughter, laughter, laughter. Your next stress buster is affection. I think this guy sounds better with skin, with my hands actually. I feel like it's not as good with the gloves. So, affection. A hug. If you are able to give or receive a hug, give someone a big old hug, like a bear hug. If you don't have someone that you can give a hug to, squeeze a pillow. You can hug yourself. Have y'all ever done this or known this? You can hug yourself. Just wrap your arms around yourself, like wrap your arms around yourself as tightly as you can. Close your eyes. Squeeze. And that legitimately feels like you're getting a hug. It's very, very cool. So, affection. And if you can't, and someone isn't nearby, give yourself a hug. Okay. The next stress buster I want to talk about is a big old cry. So you, if you're a crier, crying can be like a huge release of stress and tension. I have so many more of these, so I'm like tempted to pull, but it's gonna be the same sounds, just a different color, so I'll just stick with this one. At some point I wanted to do like all triggers of certain colors. I'll revisit that. I got a long list, y'all. And then I'll do that. So yes, crying is a huge tension releaser. Watch a sad movie. Again, YouTube, you can find some sad things. Or just watch a sad movie, read something sad. Sometimes that's like, it's just a release. It's a huge release. So, crying. And finally, last but not least, the last one of her stress busters is creative expression. And actually, one of my very best friends was talking about this recently. Creative expression, I mean, we know that art is good for you, but anything that is creative, it scratches a different part of your brain. It uses a different part of your brain. And I think the cool thing is creative expression is whatever that means to you, you know? I think these videos are, for me, an outlet because I've mentioned this before. In some ways, it's a little bit, in some ways it feels a little bit like a journal, you know? It's cool because I'm getting to talk to all of you and especially those of you who leave comments and things like that. I'm starting to recognize names and things like that. So that's really cool, but it's also, I use the same triggers over and over, and I'll do different things, but I'm trying to think of different things to do or ways to make the videos a little bit unique or a little bit different, or even just like different ways to play with or manipulate the triggers, or sort of like visually what you're seeing, you know? So I think that's a little bit of my creative expression too. So that is the last one on the list. This is perfect. It's a pink play foam ball, and it was ending on pink. But anyway, so that's the little list that she had shared with us, and I thought that was such an important reminder. Everyone can use these reminders. So I'll list them out in the caption so you have them as well to reference whenever you need to. I gotta be honest, I think I'm feeling a little bit less stressed. I told you it's wild over here right now, so I've been pretty stressed, and I think I feel a little bit less stressed because even in small doses, I kind of did a little bit of each of these. I didn't cry. You don't want that, but I did a little bit of some of these, so I do feel a tiny bit less stressed now. So thanks for hanging out with me for that. I hope this is helpful. I hope these little reminders can help you when you're dealing with some stress in your own lives. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And thanks for being you. I'll see you soon.